All right, folks, we're powering through the first half of this month, and we're going to go speed over quantity and quality.
What quality?
Kershaw and Zero Tolerance are having a real big month. And you know what? Since you asked, I'm having a pretty big month, too. I might send off my colorectal cancer screening kit now. Hit my mid-40s, and KAI is releasing some cool new autos. They let me check out slightly ahead of release, so it's kind of big news for the both of us. It's new year, new autos. Of course, I'm always hoping to see a re-release of the Mud, but I'm used to disappointment every year. I'm like, oh, is the Mud coming around? And under their posts, I'm like, re-release the Mud. But I guess that's not going to happen. 2025, though, still has time to be year of the Mud. Very exciting. Anyway, it's my aim to get them done, or this video done, before, I think these are going to go live on Monday. I'm recording this on a Saturday. Monday's going to be tough for me, though, but hopefully not soon after I can get this done. Lynn, help me, please, okay? I'm going to pray for his guidance. So first up, let's check out the Zero Tolerance, right? Should I save the Zero Tolerance for last, or should I go first? I'm going first. What do we have in store for 2025 Zero Tolerance? Now, I know that there are 2 Zero Tolerances coming out, but I guess the other one's like, they're still working on it, so could be maybe out a little bit later. This one here, according to the box, is the 0512, the 0512, the 0512. I don't know how people say it who are into Zero Tolerance. I call it the 0512. Just looking at the barcode here, we're in for a canvas micarta titanium combo with an auto-firing crew-wear blade. Sounds like it's a fucking serious knife there, right? Titanium and crew-wear switchblades aren't kids' shit, unless your kid steals your switchblade. Then it is. Now, my first encounter with the Zero Tolerance auto was the 0556. Now, I know they've done assisteds, and I'm sure they've done an auto before, but the first real auto I've touched is a 0556, which is a video I will probably finish after this. And I know I got that knife before these, but December was, it arrived in December, and that was a busy month for me. It's a busy month for a lot of people. You got a family birthday in that month somewhere, and then there's Christmas, and there's New Year's. I don't have to tell you. That Zero Tolerance was extremely light and thin, but this one here is slightly beastier. It's like cut from the same cloth as a 0350. Remember that video, the tiger stripe one I did back? I don't know, I call it Hey Tiger. It was a fun little skit.
Hey there, Tiger. Yeah, you, over there. Or me? Yeah, you.
The overbuilt Zero Tolerance of yore, right? This is kind of that Zero Tolerance. We have a clip point blade. Is it drip? Is it drop or is it clip? It's a clip, it looks like to me. What appears to be a dark bronze Cerakote. Cerakote. I did look up the product sheet, so I wasn't wrong about that. People get mad when you talk about the wrong coatings. I can't tell the difference between a PVD, a DLC, or a Cerakote by looking at it. Without having a product sheet next to me. And if you can, congratulations. However, that's not really a skill you can use in the real world or impress anyone, okay? In fact, someone may want to punch you after you explain the difference. No one wants to hear it. Now we have a side here with natural micarta with the standard bronze colored button. And the other side looks like a dark bronze Cerakote titanium. That's what it is. That's what it says on the product sheet. I was like, hey, can you send me the product sheet? A little secret for us shitheads who make internet videos. Let's get those dimensions, though. It's not as heavy as the 0350. Thank the Lord. Feel like I gave that knife to one of my brothers, and they probably lost it. I got 4 brothers, all right? A lot of brothers. All right, the blade. Do I have anything in crew wear? I don't think that I do. Now, if you were to ask Pete at the Cedric and Ada channel that question, he'd tell you exactly how many he had and whose crew wear he prefers. But crew wear is a super steel known for its rare ability to generate a consensus and lots of positive comments on internet forums. It's kind of like, XHP used to be a pretty well regarded by everyone steel. You're going to find your guys who don't like MagnaCut, don't like M390. There's a whole team of people that hate M390, but that's not my problem. Knife guys love to argue, though, you know that, but most of them seem to love crew wear. You'll have some jerks who hate it, but again, that's not your problem. It's got a good balance between wear resistance, toughness, and corrosion resistance. It's a good working high-end steel. It's like the firefighter of steel. It's like a hard worker, well respected. Clip point here looks fairly nice and is fairly sharp, and I am fairly sure I should rewrite that sentence, but I ain't got no time to revise it. Action is hard hitting and consistent. Pow, pow, man, it's so fun. I love autos. They're fun fidgeters. However, as you know, well as I do, that they are they close a bit harder than the good non-auto. You still like it anyway. Your good like paramilitary 2, your Benchmade 941, you can flick out and flick those back. You can flick them out as fast as autos, and it's easy to flick them back one-handed. If you want to do the one-handed, you can always the leg or two hands. It's fine. It's not a hard close. They are slightly harder to close. Let me choose my words properly. Handle here is very comfortable. It's not massive, but big enough without finger crowding for my average size hands. I'm about 6 foot tall, and I forget what my watch wrist size is. I don't think anybody really cares about that unless you're a pervert. Pocket clip is reversible to the right or left side in a tip-up configuration. Now, I tested it out, and the pocket clip is ferrous. I had a magnet on hand, which means it's stainless steel and it's deep carry. Titanium clips, you have the milled kind, then you have the ones that are like on the Sebenza, which are kind of they have the quality and the flexibility that like a steel one does, but Zero Tolerance seems to use a lot of stainless steel clips, and they just coat them. I think some people are like mad now. They like their titanium knives, and they like their sculpted titanium pocket clips. All right, how about a size comparison? First, the 556. The knives are comparable in handle size and blade length, but the 556 is very thin in the pocket and has a thin blade stock and is ultra light. Now, that knife doesn't feel flimsy, but there is a mass that the 512 has that isn't there on the 556. Just the 556 is like on another level. That's the only way I can describe it. Now, against the mud, you know the mud, right? This one has a pretty good hand presence too, like the 512. I think it's a little heavier. I think we've established that I love the mud. Then we're going to look at the Protech Godfather. I got this at the Blade Show that I met Nick from Birdvis Knives. I got a Birdvis Knife video coming soon. And I got the Godfather there, and it was pretty nice. I always wanted to do a review on it, and I never have. It's nice, light. It's pretty big, though. All right, we're going to move on to the other new knife for January 2025. Brand new Kershaw. Have we seen it yet? I don't know. I Googled to see if there was some, and there's one product page that looks like it goes to a 404 when you click on the link, but I looked for the 0512, and it was Googleable before the release. That's naughty. And this one's also an auto, and it is called the Launch Iridium, which is the 7038 if you're a Kershaw and ZT numbers bro. Got its little red box here. People love the little red box. In fact, I think the YouTube search loves it too. Now, due to my extremely shitty research department, which is myself and Google, I feel slightly confident to say the Iridium was released in 2023. I've kind of had my head up my ass for several years now, so I haven't been following the Kershaw releases as closely maybe as you have, but the Iridium had a crossbar lock or axis lock, whatever it's called when it's not a Benchmade, and now they have made an auto version of it. Now, Kershaw calls this lock a Duralock because I went and looked it up right after I wrote that sentence. I didn't want to be that guy. But here we have a hard-firing auto. It fires as hard as a Zero Tolerance, but this one is about an ounce lighter due to its aluminum, learn to read, thinner blade stock. Learn to pronounce more like it. Blade here is Magna Cut in a stone washed finish. Looks good, has an interesting looking swedge up top with an extremely fine tip. Man, this could be a poker. And the handle here is lightweight and anodized aluminum. So if you cut this video in half, it actually would become a quick look. I'm trying to go through these pretty fast. I'm hitting the high points here. Well finished, no obvious hot spots with the neutralish grip on the handle. And it's got a place for your lanyard sculpture out back on the cool little backspacer. I would say, though, that an all-black handle and aluminum is a bit boring. I'll go for an all-black handle if, like, the blade has, like, a cool coating on it. My Protech brand has, like a bronze gold blade, and that makes the black handle. It offsets it, and I like that. So I'm just saying here, it looked nice with the blue or green, maybe with an offset color for the backspacer. How about a electric green handle on a purple backspacer? Man, that would look cool. I'm sure if you have no taste like I do, you'd agree. Now, pocket clip here is a coated stainless steel, just like the other one. It's not the same clip. It is technically a deep carry, However, it's deep carry-ish because of the handle and where the clip is located on it. It isn't mounted to where it would be completely hidden in the pocket. Now, does a deep carry clip have to make it completely hidden, like a super deep carry? I don't know. I think there's guys out there that really need that. It's not me, but I'm just pointing it out there. We're going to do comparison section here. First, the 556. Now, they're kind of kindred spirits with a similar grip area and blade length. So I would assume these are in the same class size. Are there knife class sizes? I don't think so. However, the 556 is even lighter at 2.4 ounces. That's like Benchmade 941 carbon fiber, and this one, mind you, is titanium. It's milled, it's very thin. There's even more weight saving underneath. You can see it. The 556 is a whole other level of thin and light, and it feels like an aluminum auto, but it ain't. Next, the 512. Both of these, nice. Materials and flare here, though, I go with the 512. Although now I've been seeing a lot of the micarta and like bronze or brass look now, so it's a trend in that I've seen in a few knives. Looks good though. At some point, we've all seen every like combo, right? As a knife person, I don't mind the aluminum handle though. I'm not saying I'm a titanium guy. The 512 feels a little more premium as it should, because it's Zero Tolerance is KAI or Kai International. I don't know how you say that. It is a premium line. I actually don't mind the aluminum handle though on this one, and I don't need titanium. Protech on. How about that? Man, I love it. What a fun color. Or the little skit I did, the cousin from Missouri. Was it stepbrother? I don't remember. No, stepbrother, it sounds like it goes down the perverted route now because of the internet. Cousin, my cousin from Missouri. Wrapping it up. Both of these knives here are pretty nice, and I can't think of any negatives really. If someone held a knife to my head and said, pick something for each you don't like, Iridium, boring black, stonewash blade, I guess that's some people really enjoy that. If you know from the stump lifter, I do like unusual colors. Maybe the Zero Tolerance is a touch heavy. I don't know. I got a lot of heavy knives I like now though. They're minor things. I'm just trying to pick something out.
I don't see any negative. I don't see a lot of negatives in this review. Sounds pretty biased.
Kershaw makes a great auto, and their launch series is awesome though. I can't get over how technically impressive the 556 is, and I need to finish that video. I'm going to do it, I promise. But both of these are, they're very enjoyable. I think you would enjoy them if you like the looks of them. I don't see anything offensive about either one of them. Maybe you like offensive knives. I don't know anything about knives anymore. Say hi to the patrons. I am broke, and because I bought a new Nikon Z6 III that I'm shooting these videos on, they help me be slightly less broke because of the donations that I get from them, so I can put it towards my camera payment, which I have financed at 0 interest for 2 years. Oh God. So thank you to them. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching my video.